Good morning, everyone. Happy fall. Today is September 23rd, I believe. It is a Wednesday. I figured that today, maybe through the next few days, I would do a little vlog because looking back, I realized that I haven't. It's windy outside and I keep hearing the door like crinkle. Sorry. But I haven't done a vlog since I finished Project ISS, and I've taken a month-long break from writing it, and I'm working on edits for it. I've pretty much selected an editor. Like, there's a bunch of things that have been happening with it that I just haven't talked about because I haven't been vlogging. I'm gonna lock this door. This is deadbolt. In the winter, we get a really bad breeze unless it's deadbolted. I'll actually get like ice on the lock of the door. But yeah, I thought I would take you on a little vlog. Today is a fun day because I have my day job in the arts. I have my author stuff that I do, but I also have a very, very much part-time hobby photography business. And my cover designer, Jane, does costume design, and she's working on building her website. So I've been photographing all of her costumes for it. So we have a shoot today, so maybe I will do a little bit, shoot my prep for that. I don't know if that'd be interesting. I'll put a couple of the photos that I have edited and taken up on the screen so you see her costumes. They are amazing. Not only is Jane a wonderful book designer and graphic designer, but her and her mom and her aunt are great costume designers. I think I mentioned it in the vlog. Maybe? I think I mentioned talking about it, but yeah. So we have that today. Tomorrow I have a library shift. I'm excited to go back and work in the library. And then Friday I have a college tour with my sister. But those are like the main highlights of the next few days. But I want to vlog because I feel like, well, I've been doing check-ins and things on social media. Like, I've really taken a big step back in the last August and September from social media and things, so I want to get back. I have a lot of things coming up, and I'm excited. Like Saturday, the Preptober Planning Your Prep Workbook and Community is going to open up, and get ready for October and Preptober. But I've just been doing a lot of sit-down videos, and I feel like my sit-down videos don't do as well as my vlogs, but they're also, I personally prefer making the vlogs, so this is a very rambly intro to say I want to vlog again. I hope you can't hear that construction noise in the background. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my laptop and set up out here because Ethan is sleeping in the other room. I'm gonna make some lunch and get stuff ready for the photo shoot tonight. I also have to film the prep, the actual like planning portion of my Kanban board. There is a spider on my wall. Today is all over the place. But yesterday I filmed the intro and outro of the Kanban board video. Today I need to actually film me making the Kanban board. So I'm gonna go get that stuff and set up. A wild Odessa has appeared in the middle of all of my stuff for my office transfer. So I just filmed, I'm very close to my face, so I just filmed a section for the Kanban board real quick. It's not entirely done, it's a fluid thing, it changes a lot, but the basic formatting, the big middle section there, that's all stuff I have to do for ISS over the next few months to get it ready for publication in the spring. Can't tell you when, but I know when. You'll find out sometime in the next quarter. But now I have camera on the charger. I have a whole bunch of USBs because I have to transfer some stuff for Jane over because I have the files and she needs them for her website, so I gotta work on that. But on my other computer, a video is uploading from my hard drive, so I need to wait till that's done. But I do need to do a review of a thing for work real quick, my day job work. And then I think I need to have some time with the big book and do some edits for Project ISS. So it's very productive, but I also feel very scattered today, which is a theme. That is my life. If I have all these different ways and things that I plan everything, and I still feel like everything is everywhere all at once. But I feel good. Like last month I was like drowning in all the stuff I needed to do, but now I'm like, yeah, let's go, let's get it done, which is why I'm doing this vlog. So you win some, you lose some, I guess. I don't know, I'm rambling. Okay. Box cat. Oh, no, stay in the box. Be cute. We're leaving the box. Box cat in this box. These literally have been here for days. Why are you so scared of them? I'm just trying to record. Can you find a spot to stay? You can sit out here. I just need you to be quiet. Well, we're gonna stop this because I don't want to have you cleaning yourself be in the background of this audiobook. Do you mind? Are you quite finished now? I guess I'll take a lunch break. Good morning, everyone. It's weird. The blue room is back. I'm back in the office. It's Saturday morning, but we had a gallery opening today at my job. So it's my first day back since March. So it's kind of weird, but it's also nice to be back in this space. I'm here today through 3, so I'm gonna try to do some work. I have to check and see if my laptop needs updating. I kind of want to just clean up my desk because I'm going to start coming down here at least once a week again. So yeah, it's weird. It's like a weird grave site, seeing like all the stuff that I've left here that I forgot about that was here that I need to organize. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on right now. So I have officially finished my first shift. Can I balance you here? Where can I push you? My first shift back at work. I'm trying to find my sunglasses. And it was really cool. I mean, I saw 3 people. I wasn't expecting to see a lot of people, but I did get a couple sales for work and I got some work done. I updated my work computer, which was the main thing I needed to do since it has not been updated since March. So that was a whole process, but I've been posting a little bit about the Preptober workbook, which is now available. If you've already seen the don't know which side, but I'll link it here for you to watch if you haven't yet. The announcement video for that, where I paired it with my Kanban planning process to show what I'm going to be working on for the next quarter and how I plan that out. Because, you know, planning your prep is all around not only planning your story, but planning your life and all the things that you need to do for yourself to get ready for NaNoWriMo. Because it's not always just planning out the story, but it's also can be planning who you're going to let know that you're doing it and who's going to be your accountability buddy to make sure you are getting your writing done, and who is going to be the person you can talk to when things are going great, but like your mom doesn't understand why you're doing this project when you have finals, and like that sort of thing. Those are all in this workbook, so I'm really excited. Hopefully when this comes out, we'll have already started the community, because the first video should be out on October 1st. And that's when I'm gonna start sending stuff out on Monday. But the first like video, motivational video that's just for them, will come out October 1st. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna get ready and head back home. I mean, I am ready, I'm in my car. Head home and eat lunch. It's like 3 o'clock, so I don't know if it should count as lunch or an early dinner, because I forgot my lunch and I am starving. Because we haven't been open, there's no snacks, because we usually have like, we do pretty regular events at work, so we usually have a pretty good stock of food from like past events that we need to nosh on, but because we haven't been open, we don't have anything, so I am starving. Also, sitting alone by yourself for a few hours just makes you more hungry. But I'm gonna head home and see my boy and my kitty cat before the boy has to go to work. So I did edit. I just paused while I was waiting for my computer to update. I did work on edits for Project ISS. That whole video where I talked about the chunk editing, the concept of it still stands, but I just got through chunk 1. And that's simply because I just didn't want to work on it. I was just tired and wasn't in the emotional capacity to work on edits. I want to work on drafting though, so, but I need to get a good chunk of it done before Preptober starts, because midway through Preptober is when I'm gonna start sending stuff out to beta readers, so I need to get that sorted and into my computer and all of that. But if you want to be a beta reader for a military science fiction YA story, I would love your support and your help, and for you to be one of the first readers. So I'll link that form below if I haven't already talked about that in this video, but that will be in the description box below, along with the stuff for planning your prep. But yeah, I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna finish rambling. It's already been a 4-minute clip. I need to go home. So it is a bit later now. It is 9 o'clock on Saturday, and I didn't work on any more editing this afternoon. I hope my laundry isn't too loud. I didn't work on any more editing this afternoon, but I did do some audio stuff, so that should be all set as far as re-recording. But I do have about 7.5 hours of audio. I think it'll be down to about 6 and a bit when I cut out stuff, but I wanted to show you what my reading haul is right now. I got 6 books out from the library the other day. I already returned 1 because I read it when I was at my shift, and that was the book I Left My House Today, which is a series of comics by Cassandra Kalin, and she does comics. I found her on Instagram and I really like her stuff, so I read that, but then I also got a few other books, so I'm going to show you those now. So the first book that I got, because I've been meaning to read it and because one of my friends read it and she really was moved by it, thought it was a very important story, was Dear Martin by Nick Stone. And I have heard a lot about that. I haven't heard a lot about it, but I've heard it's a very important story. I'm kind of going into it blind. All I know is from what's on the back, which mainly is reviews, but it says, Justice is a good kid, an honor student, always there to help a friend, so why is he the one in handcuffs? Which, I mean, I know it's the story of a black student in America, so uncomfy book, good book to read. The next book that I have is by Philip Pullman, which is Damon Voices, or Demon, depending on how you pronounce it. And it's on stories and storytelling. And Philip Pullman is the story of his, or the author of his Dark Materials, which is like the Golden Compass and the Subtle Knife and the Amber Spyglass. I have only read the first one, but I want to read the next books. I started to read The Subtle Knife when I was in middle school, but I kind of got turned off from the series, not because I didn't enjoy it, but because it was right around that time when people were really finding out about the books, and I had multiple people rip the book out of my hand because of the ending of the Golden Compass and the rewriting of the Bible in that section. It's fiction. Let me read fiction. I went to church at the time. I know what is fiction. I'm still grumpy about that. But this is his book, pretty much on writing. And it's how he tells stories and things like that. So I'm interested to read this. So that's one of my nonfiction books that I picked up. The next one that I picked up was a comic book, another comic. And it kind of a blasphemy, sort of, I think. I don't really know. For BookTube is, I've never read anything by Rainbow Rowell. Just gonna let that hang there. I've thought about it. Never really been interested, but I've heard good things about this. And it was available at the library, so I got it. And that's Pumpkinheads, by Rainbow Rowell and Faith Erin Hicks. I know it's a comic, and there's pumpkins. I mean, the cover looks cute, so, and it's a comic, so it won't take super long for me to read, so got that. And then a very timely book that I've meant to pick up before, and I wasn't sure it was going to be available, but then it was, is a big book. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, A Life, by Jane Sharon Hart. I don't know how good of an autobiography this is, but it's the one that I know my library has. I know one of my coworkers read it, and he was impressed by it. Only about 2/3 of this is the actual book. The rest of it is like acknowledgements and like notes and a bibliography on the book. The actual book portion is only 540 pages. So, I mean, that's the book part, and that's all the acknowledgements and things. So, I'm interested in reading that because it's timely. And the last book that I have is a physical book. Is Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. This thing is massive, but it's 880 pages for the story. So I'm gonna work on that. I do also have the ebook of that on my Kindle. I'm gonna be dual reading that. And I was listening, which made me think to do the book haul, to Unravel Me by Tahira Mafi. Tahira, I can never pronounce her name right, and that's an issue, and I need to learn how to correctly do it. Tahira Mafi, which is the second book in the Shatter Me series. And I also have Hawk by James Patterson, which I'm kind of scared of. I don't know if you can see it on my shelf. I did buy it this year because the Maximum Ride series was a very important series to me growing up, but as the books came out, they kind of got weird. So it was a very important series to me, so I'm excited to read it, but I'm also kind of scared too. So I don't know much about it. I just know it's Max's daughter named Hawk. So, yeah. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. Yes, it's only Tuesday because yesterday I had the sad moment where I realized it wasn't Friday. It was Monday. It's Tuesday the 29th, and I am spending a little time this morning going over what I've written previously for Rituals 3 and making some notes on the chapters in my notebook. The first part of the book I feel pretty good with. It's where I get a little sticky as I get later. I'm already 30,000 words into this book. I would like to hit 100K mark by the end of the year, so I've got, I think it's like almost exactly 90 days or something. But I've got my pacemaker app set up for that, pacemaker.press. So I'm just reviewing that to get ready for Preptober starting in a few days and getting all of that set. I have 68,226 words left in 93 days. So 90 days to write 68,000 words seems doable. I also have about 5 or 6 chapters I need to read through for ISS today. For edits, I didn't talk about it because I went through it so fast, but I did get my edits back from one of my CPs, and I went through all of her notes and I put them, oh yeah, all into the book. I was writing my notes in red. See if I can find one of them. Doing all of my notes in red, and you can kind of see it there. Her notes are in blue. And then I have another CP who I should be getting from the next few days, and hers will be in, I wrote down orange, but the orange might not work because it might be too clear, or not clear enough. But everything she said were things that I already knew, and the main thing that I have to fix, which is something that I was planning on fixing when I go through and put all the edits in, is the ending is very fast. I also forgot to tell her that there will be a sequel. This is not a standalone. So that affected a little bit of her perception of the ending, but I need to expand the ending, which I knew. So we'll just be really slowing that down, which means adding more words. But yeah, that's where I'm at this morning. I have a kitty cat next to me, making sure I stay on track. I'm just gonna keep periodically checking my work email because I'm in sort of a limbo period right now for work, where there's a deadline next week, so people are going to be calling me for help with their applications, but right now I don't have any, so I'm gonna work on my stuff. I would like to film the next video for the Preptober series for the workbook group. The first one is up and uploaded. So I just have to email that out to people on the 1st, so that'll be good once I get all that set up, but can't do that till the 1st because it's not the 1st yet, it's not the first day of Preptober. But people are sharing it, it's exciting, so yeah. I probably should start editing this vlog as well. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna probably go become a person and get back to doing some work. Something I did want to add that I did do this morning is I finally updated the calendar so it doesn't say March anymore. Be proud of me. I feel like every time I come on here and I'm talking about the audiobook, I'm saying how I'm re-recording things, but it's because I'm not happy with some of the quality of some of the recordings. Just of when they were taken, I've gotten better at doing certain things, and I'm finding like some clips are okay, but there's like an ever so slight echo in the background. So I have to re-record 4 chapters today, because I've gone through all of the days, I think, or all the chapters that happened on that day where there was a slight echo. So I think I have about an hour of re-recording. A couple of the chapters are fairly short, but I did record the intro, the outro, because I've been putting that off, and the little ending bit for the podcast where in the future it'll say like, hey, it's me, thanks for listening. If you want to get this faster, the audiobook is going to be out this day, and or you can buy the print books from here. So I did those today, but I need to make sure that the quality of the audio for the audiobook is as good as it can be, because I know certain platforms have certain standards and it won't go through if it isn't to the standard. So I'd rather do that now than not. So I might go and test. ACX is the big one. I know Findaway Voices has been accepting the files because I've been uploading those as I go. but ACX is the one that I'm afraid of, which is Audible. They have very high standards for their audio. So I think I'm going to test it with the first chapter now and just see what happens. Because it might just be a formatting thing it needs to change versus the actual audio. But I do know, actually I don't know if I can test that. I think you have to have all of the files and then send them in. We'll see. So I uploaded the title track and it did say there was an issue. So let's see what's wrong with it. RMS is too slow, raise the level of this file to 6. Okay, so that isn't too bad. That I can fix. That's an audio issue with the output. That I can fix. It looks so dark in here. It's like 1:30, but it's raining outside and cold and beautiful for fall. But I wanted to come in and wrap up this vlog. I gotta get ready to start to edit it, but I haven't been great about filming, so it'll be interesting. And if you stuck through the end of this video, thank you. I kind of kept forgetting that I was vlogging until like the next day or something would come up and I wouldn't finish the vlog for the day, but I'm gonna try to get better at that, because I plan on doing quite a bit of vlogging during Preptober, and I always vlog during NaNoWriMo, so gotta get better at finishing that. So thank you for hanging out and staying in. If you have not already, please pick up, if you want, the Preptober Planning Your Prep workbook. It's available for $5 and the community is $15. We have a really great community that's being built over in our little group, and I would love for you to come hang out. If you, depending on when you were watching this, the second chapter of the Fritz Rules audiobook should be live on YouTube, but also on a variety of podcast platforms. It's up, should be up on Spotify, iTunes, Breaker, Google Podcast, all those sorts of things. If you do listen, sorry about the washing machine, please leave a rating or a review. It really helps to get it out there. So thank you so much for hanging out, and all of my social media links will be down below, and I will see you in the next one. Love you.